Hello demons, it's me, ya boy. By demons, I mean makeup brands. Hello beautiful people, hi, my name is Mia and this is my virtual vanity, a place where we both love makeup and we are quite critical of it. And not to suck my own dick, but I am pretty proud of this oil slick bruise type of look. So if you want to see that, I will probably upload it later this week, so be on the watch out for that. Also, I don't know if you hear it, but my earrings make this clinking sort of noise whenever I move it, and I legit feel like a cat with a new toy. I just want to go like... I was missing for the past week, which was because I got sick again, and this time not with the flu. No, not the regular pleb flu. I got the stomach flu, which was a fun experience, let me tell you, because it was also my birthday. So story time. And if you want to skip this part of the video, feel free to. It's not gonna take more than, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, so approximate, or maybe I'm gonna leave a timestamp stamp up here, I don't know, you can skip it. Anyway, so my birthday was on the 17th, which was Sunday last week, and I called up a couple of people to come at my place, have some drinks, eat some pizza, try to have a semblance of a social life. And I wanted to film a get ready with me that day, but I spiraled into a identity quarter-life crisis type of thing where I increasingly felt like shit and wondered about the meaning of my life and the like, bitch, seriously? We go through all of this shit together. I give you meds, I get you to therapy, and you can't even fucking give me serotonin on my birthday? No, I was wrong. This time, it was not its fault, and I should apologize to myself for thinking, again, that this was about me, when actually, it was about the fucking stomach flu. So people arrive, I try to enjoy myself, I start getting sicker and sicker and sicker by the moment, which culminates in my boyfriend literally sending me to bed. So everybody's like drinking and worrying about me and sort of having fun, sort of not, because they know I'm like suffering in the other room. As I crawl under the covers, I realize that I desperately need to go vomit. Say I want to expel my inner demons. That's not how I fucking meant it. It wasn't pleasant. And then the second day, which was Monday, I couldn't go to work because I was too busy expelling all of the negativity out of my body through every hole possible, which was an experience. It was not a good week for me. I did not feel better until like Thursday. I lost a couple of pounds, which great, amazing. I'm pleased with this development, but that kind of meant that as I was feeling more and more like shit, all I wanted to do was read Harry Potter fan fiction, play my 700 hour of Warframe, and not do anything productive to society. So here we are. 1 week later, no videos. I am trying to get back into the groove of it, so give me some time while I adapt. Anyway, this type of video, this Will I Buy It type of series, I kind of try to do it every week. Sometimes I miss it. It happens. Life happens. Vomit happens. Stuff happens. But this was first popularized by Samantha March with her Will I Buy It type of series, which is a very fun series she does every Wednesday. She talks about makeup stuff. She's been kind enough to create a playlist for all of us people that talk shit about makeup. So if you're into these types of videos, you go check her out, you go check the playlist out. You're gonna love it. I assure you, you're gonna enjoy it. But without further ado, we've got 2 weeks worth of new releases, bullshit that we have to go through. So let's get started. Makeup Revolution has come out with a fucking plethora of things in this couple of weeks, which fucking ridiculous. Again, their releases are at breakneck pace and I kind of don't like that, but there are a few items that I'm particularly interested in. So they have released 3 new bronzers, 5 or 6 new highlighters in a new formula apparently, and those look kind of pretty and I kind of want to try them out. So they released new cheek kits, which honestly look like every other cheek kit that they've done, but with rounder pans. And then a new powder foundation with a very inclusive gradient of skin tones. But then again, Makeup Revolution has always been great about having a great shade range. Like, I give them a lot of shit for releasing a lot of stuff, but you know what? They put the effort in that a lot of other bigger brands don't. So I may try to catch that powder foundation, grab a couple of highlighters, maybe try the lightest bronzer. Not gonna lie, I want to try them. Makeup Revolution is cheap, is nice, good-ish quality, very hit and miss though. Speaking of, if Makeup Revolution can offer inclusive shade ranges for £5 to £8 a pop, how the fuck can Givenchy, which is a luxury brand, come up with this shit? This is ridiculous. This is colorism and elitism of a whole new clusterfuck racist sort of level. Givenchy or Givenchy or whatever the fuck you want to pronounce it is a luxury brand. They have the money and the time to formulate an inclusive shade range, and yet they deliberately do not. You've got several shades of beiges, very few middle tones, and 1 darker shade. The audacity to come out with this shit in our woke year of the Lord 2019 is absolutely appalling. Everyone is pushing for inclusive shade ranges, and yet the old white men at the top of Givenchy are like, yeah, let's not cater to people of color because like they probably don't buy our products anyway. Which is honestly, like, if this shade range is not the best example of colorism and classism and other such sort of bullshit, I don't know what is. There's plenty of stories of women of color getting treated badly at luxury stores or at luxury counters, where they people either think that they are the help and employees, or don't take them seriously at all because they assume that a colored person does not have the type of income for it. So as I said, racist, colorist, classist, and this shade range is like, it just embodies all of it, and it makes me so mad to see it. I feel that true equality at a societal level, so not a legal level, but a societal level, comes with the availability of little things like these. Makeup, foundation, being inclusive, and having inclusivity where, for example, you wouldn't think of it. Like me as a white person, I can go to whichever drugstore and without thinking about it, I can grab a foundation and it will more or less match me. But someone that is darker than me may not have the same experience. So I feel that we as a society kind of have to work on that. But you know what? Enough with dragging Givenchy through the mud. Let's talk about something very inclusive. Fenty Beauty is dropping a new Stunna lip shades. There's this warmer orangish leaning type of red, a very hot pink, and a darker purple shade. And they've also got new highlighters. There's an icy blue one and a pink one, and everything is available at the regular prices that you can find them at. So I'm not interested in any of this because 1, the highlighters will not work on my skin tone. 2, the Fenty Stunna lip paints, they're a nice formula, but me and liquid lipstick, not friends. So there is really no use in me getting these. But you know, Fenty is always coming out with cool stuff, so I'll just admire them from afar. Speaking of cool stuff that I will admire from afar, so Natasha Denona created something that I like. And that is the Bloom Blush and Glow. This retails for $55, which, the price, Jesus. This is gorgeous, and I love seeing it on the promo picture model, and I like seeing it in action on darker people, but this would look like a mess on me. I would look sunburned to all 7 hells. So, pass, but congrats Natasha, you finally created something that I want. Amazing. Benefit came out with 2 cheek palettes. You've got the pink Cheerleader Squad and the bronze squad, which this is just, the packaging is so fucking childish. It's horrendous. And these retail for $60 each. They will be available on the 26th of February. And my issue with this is, so the pink squad one looks nice, yeah? The gold squad one has black women on the cover, yeah? But what's kind of funny to me is that if you're darker than a medium, none of those shades will work for you. So I don't quite understand this ploy at look at us, we're so inclusive, when actually you ain't. So you either stop pretending and are upfront about, oh, you know, it's a capitalist society, so we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want because we're a private company, or you start, you know, putting your money where your mouth's at. Urban Decay Naked Reloaded finally appeared on the market for a retail price of $44, and it still looks like an AliExpress ripoff of itself. Clinique Cosmetics came out with a new Cheek Pop Trio. This is out in Sephora, Canada. At the moment, it's 44 Canadian dollars. I will not even attempt at converting that currency in my head. But honestly, I want this. I want it to come out in our Sephoras. I hope it does, because it's pretty. Devinah Cosmetics came out with new mattes. They're coming out in March. It's all foresty type of greens. I really love the color story. Maybe in March I will finally do the Devinah Cosmetics order that I have planned for a year or something, but I never pulled the trigger. What I've heard is that their matte formula is beautiful, but it does have a lot of kick up, and their shimmers are just alright. So I might round up my singles collection with some mattes from here, because these look like the khaki greens that I have been dreaming about for ages. Bobbi Brown came out with a new palette. This is the Molten Drama palette, retails for $70, and how dare she make something so expensive that I want. Now, I probably won't get this because I feel that I have dupes for everything that I see there in my own singles collection and other palettes. But this is absolutely gorgeous, and if you're into luxury makeup and it might have a place in your collection and in your makeup style, what a beautiful palette. What a beautiful palette. Honestly, such a beautiful release from her. Expensive as shit, and I'm not gonna like sell half a kidney for that palette, but it's gorgeous. No lie. Clionadh Cosmetics, or Clionadh, I don't know how you pronounce it, has come out with a Dreamweaver singles collection, and these shades are absolutely gorgeous. And I love them together. The whole set right now retails for $60, but it's gonna retail for $70 at full price once the early bird type of price reduction goes off. I want this all, but it's $60 plus shipping. I'm gonna like have to sell the other half of my kidney that I didn't sell for the Bobbi Brown. And I do feel that I have dupes for some of these, but I want this, but I'm not gonna get it, but it's pretty. OPV Beauty is coming out with their Spotlight eyeshadow palette. This is going to retail for £29. It's coming out soon. Honestly, the OPV formula is beautiful. I have their Yamoja? I feel it's Yamoja palette. And the formula is outstanding. Pans so big they give me anxiety, which is like the only downside for me. But the formula is beautiful. Pigmented, even too pigmented. These shadows are absolutely luminous. They look as if they've been foiled right from the pan. So I'll grab this. I'll grab this because I like the formula. No lie. So my camera keeps dying, which is annoying. Let's see if I can make it through this video without the battery dying out and having to continue tomorrow. Keep your fingers crossed for me, because I am on the struggle bus and I didn't even take a seat. I am on the rooftop hanging for dear life while the struggle bus just slaloms around like that one night bus in Harry Potter. More eyeshadow, and this time ABH Cosmetics came out with two new things. So there's the Pisces palette, which is a bundle of mediocrity, but at least it's not entirely browns, so it's okay. It retails for $19 right now. So if you're a Pisces and you want these tones, the ABH Cosmetics has it. Could be better, but you know, it can't be any worse than their Capricorn disaster, can it? And then they also have their Opalescent Palette, which I feel so catfished. If this ain't the makeup equivalent of catfishing, I don't know what it is. You've got this beautiful opal packaging with rays of sunlight, and it looks like just angel tears and whatever, and then you open it up to reveal a neutrals palette with 3 purple. What the well, it doesn't match the packaging at all. What about this is opalescent? There's nothing opalescent about this. If you want something opalescent, make it something with creams and whites and yellows and purples and greens and blues. No browns! There's nothing opalescent about brown. What the hell? ABH came out with a new dip brow gel, which ABH initially started out as a brow centered company, and I feel that they have done such a great job at marketing themselves away from that people kind of have forgotten their roots, their origins. And it's interesting to see something else that is brow centric from them, and actually a very clever release that I feel rounds up their brow collection pretty good. And the other clever thing that is about this deep brow gel is that it comes in 2 sizes, a mini and a full size, and the mini has exactly half of the product of the full size and is exactly half of the price of the full size, which is quite rare because usually minis are more expensive per gram for the product inside than the full size products are. So again, very clever release. I'm interested, not gonna lie. I don't use my dip brow very often because I feel that I have to baby it a bit so it doesn't look that strong. I don't really like strong Instagram brows on myself because I feel that they overpower every other feature that I have. But you know, I'm interested in this. It's a gel. I feel like it would be best of both worlds and I would get a lot of use out of it. Colourpop came out with new lip glosses and my hair just stuck to this picture, but at the same time I want this because I'm a gloss hoe and I love glosses, and these look very pretty and shiny and wet, so I might pick 1 or 2 up. Beauty Blender is coming out with primers, which is very funny since their shade range is 90% light and medium tones still. So they've got the Opalescent primer, Selfie Shield primer, and 2 tones of the Leveler primer. No lie, that Opalescence thing calls my name, but I don't want to support the brand still. They have released new shades, so I'm not sure if I should give them a pass or not yet, because they did release new darker shades, but I still don't feel that the range and the way that they handled it when they got called out on it was okay in any way, shape or form. So I don't know, tell me your opinions down below. What do you think? Should we move on? Should we still give them shit for it? What do you all think? BeeZeArt is coming out with 2 new Petite Pros. This is the Petite Pro in Soleil and Apricotine. Apricotine, boring as hell. Soleil though, very beautiful color story. Absolute, so summery, so fresh. Reminds me of a sangria, really. And now I want sangria. Or wine. Maybe wine with fruit in it? Maybe both. Something like that. If I were willing to pay BeeZeArt prices, I would pay them. But I'm not willing to pay BeeZeArt prices because I don't make that kind of US money, so pass. Colourpop is coming out with a collaboration with Zoella, and it amazes me that a grown-ass 28-year-old woman can come out with makeup that looks so much like Claire's makeup. It's frankly embarrassing. Nothing in this calls out to me. Maybe I would buy it for my sister if she were makeup age, but she ain't yet, and I think that if her father catches us with makeup, he'll probably beat us with it or anything. But it's just incredibly childish, very awful design choices. I mean, I think that even 15-year-old me would have been like, this is way too childish, Mom, I'm a grown-up now, I deserve grown-up makeup. It's just awful design all around, honestly. Okay guys, I am done for this week. These were not all of the releases that passed in 2 weeks. I kind of skipped a few. Some that I know are probably not gonna come in Romania ever, like not even in my dreams. Some that I just find, okay, I don't have anything too good or too bad to say about them, and you know, I wanted to come back in full force with good roasts, but also with great admiration for the products that I am interested in. And I am interested in a few, but these 2 weeks have been full of roasting material. I am roasting battered in a shawarma shop at this point, where the makeup is the meat and I am the flames. And you know, this analogy sounded much cooler in my head. I'm just gonna say. Okay guys, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I sound a bit rushed in this video, but my camera battery is dying. God knows why, and I don't want it to die completely on me. But I'll see you in the videos that will come up this week, because I've got quite a few planned and a few filmed. I'm now ready. I'm coming back. I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to tell me what do you guys think of the new releases. And if you want to talk about something that I missed, feel free to. Let's just admire and criticize some makeup together. Okay, I'm done. I promise, I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good evening, morning, whatever it is where you're from. Bye.